All right. This is recording. That is recording. I'm backing up, and you're watching Disney Channel. What's up? My name is Jessica Amber Pinkett, and welcome back to my channel. All the intro. So, all of my 3, maybe 4 subscribers, I think I got a new one. Hey you, whoever you are. I'm sure that you're all wondering why I vanished from the internet for like 8 months, and I'm here to explain to you exactly what happened. Depression. And now that we have that out of the way, no, but for real though, it was my depression and anxiety that definitely played a part. I needed to get myself on the path of health and wellness. But I wanted to talk about 3 things, and I'm going to make chapters on them. 1, procrastination. 2, fear. And 3, self-sabotage. Let's just deep sea dive into these definitions. Alliteration. Procrastination. A noun. The action of delaying or postponing something. Well, I think that's pretty darn clear. Let me see if I can find another definition. To put off intentionally and habitually. To put off intentionally the doing of something that should be done. I've been procrastinating since like middle school, and when I think about the issues that I've had in middle school paired with my procrastination, it makes sense why a lot of the things that happened. I used to procrastinate all the time. Things would still get done, but the quality, not good. But also around that time was when I started really giving a fuck about what people thought about me and like why. All of us were actively struggling. We were all wearing those popped collars with the Aeropostale shirts over top of them. Why did we feel the need to have 8 billion bracelets on at once in multiple colors? We were all struggling. So why did I care? I don't know, because my hormones were raging and it seemed like that was the best thing to do, was to take other people's opinions of me over everything that I had been taught about myself, that I had learned about myself. My mother and father spent so much time instilling in me such beautiful things about myself. Got to middle school, torn apart. And that's where the procrastination started, because I just would stall and wait and stall. And that carried on into my adulthood. Hence why you haven't seen me in 8 months. I cannot stress that enough. The point that I'm trying to make is that the habit formed early. And it takes 6 weeks to form a habit. Once you get to that place, it is really hard to break out of it. That was my very convoluted, chaotic, jumping from here, there, and everywhere explanation of procrastination. Fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. A feeling of anxiety concerning the outcome of something or the safety and well-being of someone. The likelihood of something unwelcome happening. A mixed feeling of dread and reverence. I was fearful of what everyone else would think or say or do if I did not match their energy or didn't have the same interests as them. I was very fearful of that. And the reason why I mentioned all those things in the procrastination portion is because that's where the fear set in. And we can do a deep sea dive of that, but we're not, because I don't want to. Proceeds to do a deep sea dive. Okay. How do I put this? When you begin not liking things about yourself, you start to cling on to what other people think and feel in regards to you, so that you can have that moment of gratification and validation. I desperately, at that time, and I'm finally getting out of that now. I only took my big age of 29 to get there, but you know what? We there. Growth.
You're a big girl.
It took me a while to get out of that mindset because I sat in it for so long, and I really attached my value to other people's feelings and not considering how I felt about myself. Now we get to a point where the fear is setting in, and it goes from this micro world, me in middle school and high school, parts of college, even once I finally move out on my own, and now it expands to this macro world, the internet. Do you know how many opinions are on the internet? It's a lot of them. There's a lot of opinions on the internet. And I remember this one time, story time. I had another Instagram account, and it was called Conscious Queendom, or Conscious Queendom something. And I did a video where I did my makeup. I was so proud of it, and I got bullied on the internet. I deleted it. I cried for like 20 minutes. Like, bro, and broettes, and theys and thems. I was upset. I was upset. But, you know, that fear continues to sit in me a little bit. Being in this place of fear, it makes me say to myself, well, I'm scared of what could happen, not because I've done anything, but because of how people might take what ideas I have, my thoughts, my feelings, and not care about them. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, this is Editing Jess on the ones and twos, here to like be a little bit more clear about what video Jess is talking about. I was speaking of, uploading a video and it not being received well, or just not being received at all, and all the thoughts and feelings that I may be expressing in that video being disregarded, dismantled, and ultimately disposed of. Alliteration work. That's what I was really getting at, and she's just kind of tripping all over her words. So I hope this was helpful. Editing Jess out. And I think this is a great segue to go into our final chapter, self-sabotage. Self-sabotaging occurs when we destroy ourselves physically, mentally, or emotionally. I don't want to go there. Let's start over, shall we? We shall. Self-sabotage occurs when we destroy ourselves physically, mentally, or emotionally, or deliberately hinder our own success and well-being by undermining personal goals and values. Okay, I got through it. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Google, for exposing my heart. Appreciate you. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I have done so much self-sabotaging. And I need to stop saying I don't know, because I do know. I do know. The self-sabotaging comes from a lack of love within myself, a lack of honor within myself, because if I am honoring myself, then I'm going to continue to work on and with myself and see the value of not only the work, but of the human being doing or pursuing the work. I was lacking so much love within myself. It was so bad that when I was still living back home in good old Baltimore, Maryland, this was the portion where I cried last time. So I'm going to sip my tea, take a breath, and tell the story. When I was living at home, I had a sleigh bed, a wooden sleigh bed. At the foot of the sleigh bed, I took, I don't know if it was a pencil, I don't know, a stick, I don't know, I can't remember. But what I do remember is that I indented, carved into the foot of this sleigh bed, I hate me. Because I did. I hated myself so much that it was beyond words. I gave myself reminders in notebooks at the foot of my bed. I used to say to myself, like, you are disgusting, or I hate you, or I hate me. I would say such foul things to myself, and I really started believing it. I hated myself. Therefore, I saw no value in myself. Therefore, I could not love myself. Therefore, I couldn't pursue myself in the way that I should have or could have. Therefore, anything attached to me, which was everything that I was doing, that I was feeling, that I was wearing, I couldn't find any grace, glory, love, growth in it. And if we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of it, obviously a YouTube channel is very much so attached to you. I am sitting in front of a camera talking to it and hoping that it reaches a lot of people. But when I'm sitting here, I can just speak freely, openly, and just share whatever it is that I feel like sharing that day without any issues, no judgment, no whatever. But the moment you press that upload button, everything can change. I kept stopping myself from either pressing the upload button. I would delete videos that I scheduled. I've made so many videos, hours of content, and I've deleted all of it. Sorry, my recording stopped, but now we're back. I would like to humbly apologize to everyone that I've done an interview with and, been interested in doing projects and then they haven't gotten done. If you're wondering why, hey, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is why. My bad, self-sabotage. But all in all, I wanted to share all of this because the procrastination, the fear, and the self-sabotage have been holding me back beyond just a YouTube channel, but in my life. And that respectfully, I'm tired of it. We're not doing it anymore. I do not care about what everybody else thinks about me. Finally, took me a while, big age, 29, took me a while to get there. I do not care. Oh, but what if they think? No, we're done. We're done with that. We're past it. We're past it. No more. I just want to put out good content. I want to put out good content. I want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to joke. I want to play. I want to cry. I want to get mad. I want to do all of the things. I think I'm good now. The Mr. Softy man is outside and it's hot, so I think I might go out there to get some ice cream. But before we leave, let's tie this up with a nice little bow real quick, like so, like that. Just do you. Bye.